Hey, I'm starting this segment just so you'll know. Okay, and today number one is going to be please, please, please listen to your body. Listen to your body and then follow through. Act upon it. I'm supposed to get a colonoscopy tomorrow. Okay? It's my second one. They say you can have seizures if you never had seizures before, you can possibly die. But generally, none of that happens to people because it's usually a very routine procedure. This is my second one. Your first one's supposed to be around 50, and then you get it 10 years later. Well, a couple of days ago, I felt this pain up here and right here, and I was really, really stiff. So I brushed it off as gas. And then 2 hours later, I felt it on the other side. And I said, well, maybe the gas is moving around. So anyway, that was Monday. Tuesday, I felt fine. Today, Wednesday, I woke up, I felt so stiff right here. I'm like, okay, am I about to have a stroke? Am I having a heart attack? I said, I can smile, I can lift my arms. So I said, maybe I should go to emergency to determine whether I should cancel my colonoscopy for tomorrow or not. So anyway, long story short, it's a good thing I listened to my body because what I felt was so slight that I know all men will probably ignore it. Women will probably follow through, but what I was feeling was so slight that when you make an appointment over a month in advance and you've taken the time out from your job to go, you're pretty much going to keep the appointment. But I'm so glad I followed my first mind. I listened to my body and I went to emergency. The doctor told me to reschedule my colonoscopy. Why? Okay, she did an EKG. I'm clear. But she said she won't know if I have muscle strain for another few days. And I said, well, I can deal with muscle strain. She said, no. If you go into a colonoscopy and you have muscle strain, it's going to be very, very brutal. So I'm so glad that I did go in because I don't want to have any possible seizures or maybe even dying. And another thing, found out my potassium was low. It wasn't that low. And she said that if my potassium would have gotten out of hand, if I wasn't on top of that, I could have a whole lot of problems. I mean, your potassium's supposed to be like 3.5. I was 3.3. So she just gave me one little drink right there, and I'm like, fine. So I just got to start maybe, eating foods that have more potassium in it. She didn't give me a prescription or tell me to buy any supplements. I'm just going to eat more food. So again, I'm so glad that I listened to my body and I went to emergency because I have possible muscle strain, which could have ended up very horribly for me, and I just found out I had low potassium. So my name is P. Lynn. This is just something, just so you know.